everyone. This is the lecture number second of geography class 7th. Okay, and this will be the NCERT and चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं अपना पहला लेक्चर। और मैंने इसका जो सेकेंड लेक्चर था, सेकेंड टॉपिक था, सेकेंड चैप्टर था, उसका लेक्चर पहले ही अपलोड कर दिया था। ठीक है, तो पढ़ते हैं अपना पहला लेक्चर, पहला जो चैप्टर है। ठीक है, सेकेंड लेक्चर है और ये पहला चैप्टर है, तो स्टार्ट करते हैं। दैट मीन्स इन्वायरमेंट। व्हाट इज़ मेंट टू बी इन्वायरमेंट। तो इन्वायरमेंट क्या होता है? ये प्लेस, पीपल, थिंग्स एंड नेचर दैट सराउंड एनी लिविंग थिंग्स लाइक ह्यूमन लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स इज कॉल्ड इन्वायरमेंट। मीन्स किसी भी लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म के सराउंड कोई भी चीज़ हो, जैसे प्लेस हो गया, पीपल हो गया, थिंग्स और नेचर, तो सराउंड करता हो किसी भी लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म को, तो उसे इन्वायरमेंट कहते हैं। ठीक है, अब लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म एंड नॉन लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म क्या होते हैं? जैसे बायोटिक एंड एबायोटिक। बायोटिक इज़ व्हाट? बायोटिक इज़ लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स एंड एबायोटिक मीन्स नॉन लिविंग organisms. Okay, and what is natural environment? Natural environment means that natural resources available surrounding the environment, or natural environment comprise the land, water, air, plants and animals. तो ये सारी चीज़ें नेचुरल इन्वायरमेंट में ही होती हैं। ठीक है, और इसके जो वेरियस इकोसिस्टम्स हैं, इकोसिस्टम्स लाइक जैसे लिविंग बींग्स सराउंडेड और इंटरेक्शन ऑफ लिविंग बींग्स टूवर्ड्स ईच अदर। ठीक है, इकोसिस्टम क्या होता है? हियर यू कैन सी व्हाट इज इकोसिस्टम। इकोसिस्टम इज द इंटरेक्शन ऑफ लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स, दैट मीन्स इट इज कॉल्ड ecosystem. And various components of environment that you can see here. Components of environment, that means natural ecosystem, natural resources like air, water, land, and these are the components of the ecosystem. That means lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere. We had read about these atmosphere, hydrosphere and lithosphere. These are the upper surface of the earth. Okay, and living things is biosphere. The biosphere is means what? Biosphere means interaction of these three layers. That means land, water and air, means lithosphere, atmosphere and hydrosphere. Combination of these will make the biosphere. Okay, and next component of environment is human made. That means building, bridges, roads, industries, monuments. These are the human made resources. And next and last component is human resource. That means individual, family, including individual, family, community, religion, education and economic and political situation. So these are the various components of environment. Okay, and we also cover these we have also covered these atmosphere, lithosphere, hydrosphere. Okay, and these are the combination of biosphere, collectively made the biosphere. Okay, and human environment is what? Human environment simply means that many things surrounded by any living beings. Okay, or human being interact with the environment and modify it according to their needs. Okay, so this is the human environment. Okay, so the first chapter is finished, and we will see the questions related to this chapter. That is, what is an ecosystem? Ecosystem is what? Ecosystem means the interaction of living beings among each other. Okay, so this is the ecosystem. That is, interaction of living beings with each other is called ecosystem. Or we can see here that interaction of biotic and abiotic components okay, or interaction of biotic components among each other, and its abiotic components like non-living beings surrounding by non-living beings. Okay, so this is the ecosystem. What do we mean by natural environment? Natural environment means that any living beings that surrounded by the uh, natural resources like land, water, and land, water, air, and other beings. Okay, which are the major components of the environment? There are major three components of the environment, like human made resources, natural made resources, and also human itself. Okay, give four examples of human made environment. Like this is a very uh, simplistic, this is a very simple question, so I am not dictating this. What is lithosphere? Lithosphere is just above the surface, means what? The part of the crust. This is the uh, part of the crust, that means a layer of the earth. First layer of the earth is crust, and crust, lithosphere is the part of the crust. Okay, and this is the solid part of the component of uh, the layer of the earth. Which are the two major components of the biotic environment? Two major components of biotic means living beings, and abiotic means non-living beings. Okay, so biotic environment means what? The living beings. Okay, living beings like human needs, that you can see here. This is the definition of human environment. Okay, so human beings interact with the environment and modify it according to their needs. Okay, so various example like major components of biotic environment, like here you can see that animal and plants. Okay, and what is the biosphere? Biosphere means interaction of three layers of the upper crust of the ecosystem or environment is called biosphere. Like biosphere interaction or transition zone between three layers, like uh, lithosphere. Okay, this is the biosphere, this is the lithosphere. Okay, and this is atmosphere, this is atmosphere, and this is the what? Hydrosphere, and this is the transition zone. Transition zone is known as biosphere. Okay, so simply you will learn this. Next is the take the correct answer. What is not a natural ecosystem? So natural ecosystem, that means desert is yes, correct. Forest is yes, not aquarium. Aquarium is the human made. Okay, which is not a component of human environment. Human environment, that means made by human, like religion, community, and not a land. Land is a natural example of natural environment. Okay, which is a human made environment. Human made environment like road. Okay, and these are two, mountain and sea are the natural environment. Okay, what is a threat to environment? Like growing plant, no, not a threat to the environment. Growing population, yes, this is correct. And growing crops is also not a threat to environment. Okay, and match the following. Biosphere is what? Biosphere is the narrow zone where land and water, no, it is not. So blanket of air which surrounds the earth, domain of water, gravitational force of the earth, our surroundings, narrow zone where land, water, and air interact. So this is the correct answer, correct match. Okay, atmosphere is what? Atmosphere is the blanket of air where surrounds the earth. Okay, so this is the atmosphere. And what is hydrosphere? Domain of water. And environment is what? Environment is the relation between organisms and their surroundings. So this is the simple definition of environment. that means relation between the organisms and their surroundings. Give the reasons. Man modifies his environment according to their need. Okay, so this is the human environment. Okay, plants and animals depend on each other. Plants and animals depend on each other. These make sense. You can see, or you can give the definition of the ecosystem. On this is the this phrase is defined as ecosystem. Okay, so today's lecture is finished, and we will meet next lecture. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.